For the second year in a row, Mr. Beast and Mark Rober team up and create something awesome to save our planet. And as creators, we should offer our help as much as we could. And we, simply as game developers, it's time to start our game engines up and to create small games to raise as much awareness as we could. Last year, I created a cool small game called Tree Tree, where you go around the globe and try to plant as much trees as you could to cover the whole earth up and defend them from fires and make sure to water them when they need to. And I can't simply break that tradition up, so let's start this year with another game called CC. Hi everyone, it's Sir Fadrik and welcome back to another devlog. And this one is special because I guess this is my first time I create a mini game without complex mechanics, and with the art and everything it took me around to complete, and it was a really fun process after my long break from game development. One small announcement before we start, I now have my own Patreon page. Yay! And I will be sharing a lot of cool stuff there, and I will be making a video on that shortly, but for now you can find this full project and this full game on my Patreon page. Now let's get started on that devlog. And as every devlog in the world, I went to Photoshop and started creating some art. And the assets for that game, they were fun to create and really enjoyable from just coding and creating content. And I don't know if my job was trash or my trash looks good. So, what do you think of my art? And after getting all of that ready, I was conflicted on how to develop my core gameplay. Should I build a boat and let the player control it and to collect the falling trash? Or should I just simply allow the player to click on the trash falling before it hits the sea? I ended up going for the second choice, to make the game a bit like Fruit Ninja, which I really enjoyed growing up. And to start all of that, the game was pretty simple to code, and I started by creating the environment, the waving in the sea, and the clouds, which has a really small piece of code that spawn clouds on each side and make them go left or right. After this was the time to create the trash rain. Imagine having that in real life, where trash just rain on you, like that would be terribly bad, but great for us. We're in game business, and where no matter how bad our imagination will be, it's only ones and zeros on the screen, so it's time to go wild. To create that rain, I had a script to choose a random point above the screen and then spawn a trash in that point. And then the trash will use the simulated gravity, and boom, in a couple of minutes, we have our artificial trash rain. It's pretty nice and a bit scary for Team C's, but that's the problem of this game that's trying to solve. Let's blast the trash before it's hitting the ocean, and that's pretty smart. Followed that with the clicking mechanic, which is as simple and done by just 1 or 2 lines in Unity, and boom, now we have our game done and completed to be played and tested. But we can't stop like that. We need to do some polishing. So I started by adding the high score and the score in the middle of the screen. I just love adding it there in small games that I do, and with some particle systems, some audio, and the main menu UI and UX, and now the game is actually a game and ready to be published. Before publishing, I always love to send my games to my friends to get some feedback, and yep, there were a couple of things that I had to change, and I will try to list them as game design tips. First of all, I had the multiplier activated when clicking on the same kind of trash, which is a cool idea, but because the player don't have the control on the trash coming down, it's just random and it's maybe punishing for the player. So I changed that so that every multiplier will be added or activated when the trash is collected, and player restart when a trash hits the water. The next thing is the minigame. It felt a bit bland, so to make it a bit more fun without adding new mechanics or new things to the game, I made some multi-layered trash. So you have to click the bottle 3 times before destroying it, and the back twice, which added a bit more depth to the game to make it like a simple game a bit more simpler. And with these 2 changes, I now feel that the minigame reached a good place and is ready to be published, and move on to the next project. Followed that doing some promo stuff for the game, getting the HIO page ready, and everything flushed out, and it's fun progress and it's fun process as always. And of course, don't forget to donate to Team C's. We need to collect 30 million pounds of garbage from the ocean. Links in the description. Go in, donate, and help the world become a better place. Making games is always a creative process and it's always fun to create these kind of games. And to see how fast I could do them, I have to say it's good to finally get back to game development after this long break. The game is available on my channel page, links in the description, and please let me know what do you think of this game in the comments down below. And if you need access to the code and future projects, make sure to check my new Patreon page and join the Knighthood. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and see you all in the next adventures.